Well, what you guys, lockdown's lifted for angling. This is my first lockdown trip. So happy to be out. Decided to come out. It's a humid evening, do some leisuring for some tinkers, see if we can pick up a tench or two. Now I won't bore you guys with my setup, but I will put all the bait that I'm using, links to the baits that I'm using, in the description box below. And what I am using today, I'm using a low resistance link leisure setup with Palatrax stones weight and a size 10 Palatrax the hook. Simple low resistance setup using Preston Power Reflo line, that's 7-pound hook link. And just go through what I'm using today. Says me as the bag rolls away from me in true YouTube form. So what I'm using today, that is a spicy milled hemp ground bait. That's not my usual hemp ground bait. It's actually a roach mix, but it's really nice. It's got a smell of it of, if anyone who's a carp angler is watching this, capsicum spices, and in with that I've got molasses mixed just to a firm consistency with molasses and sweet corn, a little bit of birdseed too. That's going to be balled in at regular intervals. I am fishing, it's late evening, I'm going to fish through the night just to early morning. Bait wise, I've got red worms with me. I'm going to start on those. Hopefully that won't be too busy with any ill activity, but you never know. In case that is the case, I've got sweet corn, good old grains of goodness, as well as the following. They are ester fruit boilies. Would be using some mainline baits, but due to the fact of the lockdown, they aren't working at the moment to supply me, or able to supply me at the moment, which is very understandable. But yeah, so I've got 10mm ester fruit boilies. They're not esterberry because the company that makes esterberry stopped being able to source the ingredient, the main ingredient, so they have changed to ester fruit. It smells wonderful. So, and it smells like really creamy, so it should work just as well as the esterberry did in the past for me on this particular lake. Now you will have seen me fish this swim in the past. Sorry if you find that boring, but it's a good swim and it commands a good area of the lake. Anyway, that's the sum of it. Red worms, got some bloodworm pellets as well. So red worms, bloodworm pellets, sweet corn, and 10mm ester fruit boilies. Low resistant single rod on a low resistant leisure setup. Anyway, the mozzies are starting to gnaw, really gnaw again. Really are. They aren't fussy, I tell you. It's as if they've never eaten. Anyway, so without further ado, I think we're going to get set up and I'm going to get cast out. I've got my ever faithful landing net chap on hand, who's going to probably drink me out of all my tea, aren't you? You're going to drink me out of all the tea?
Yeah, probably.
He said, yeah, probably. He knows he's going to drink me out of all the tea.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, catch you guys in a bit. tighten it now. You see, open my way a bit. Oh, now. Up. Okay. Well, there we go. How's about that for a lovely, sturdy tinker? Beautiful paintbrush paddle. Absolute staunch scrap. Absolutely tore off. Real manic run. Actually almost rubbed my eyes there because I saw a couple of tench roll. And you know what it's like when you've not been out for a while. You're a little bit... Sometimes you get a little bit thinking to yourself, is it going to happen or is it not going to happen? And then when it did tear off, I was actually trying to convince my knees to actually move my legs to get me to the rod. What a beauty. I'll just pull myself back. How's about that then? That's a post-lockdown tinker to be very, very proud and very, very appreciative of more than anything else. Beautiful. What a corker. And big thanks to my brother for doing the honour with the netting. Thank you. Really good of him. Let's get it slipped back. Oh, lovely. That one swam straight into the net. Lovely. Oh. Tinker, tailor, soldier, sailor, or soldier spy. Lovely. Wonderful. Oh, that's a fast but frisky scrap. Had to stop it. It was going to kite left and then try to make for this tree on the right, but then swam straight into the landing net. She was very, very kind. How about a short but very, very portly, beautiful paintbrush paddled male tinker. Very nice spoon shaped paddles there. Had a few like this out this particular lake. Definitely never seen this one. Seen one similar to it, but this fish is shorter. I don't know what causes the difference in variety of the fish and their shapes and sizes. One of my other lakes, you don't get fish that are like this at all. Some of the actual tench in this lake, they're almost crucian shaped. But yeah, that is a lovely looking example of a classic teddy bear eye tinker. Just draw myself back. Excuse me, I've got the camera angle downwards a little bit because it's so hard to get a bank stick with the camera adapter on. Should have brought a tripod really. But yeah, how lovely is that? Ooh, lovely. Very, very beautiful. Let's get it slipped back, shall we? Cracking. It's not ready yet. No, it's not ready. It's not ready. Yeah, that's it. Hold on. Number 3. Lovely. Just as there's a bit of a wind picking up and blowing into the bay, just into this area of the lake. Always welcome as an angler to have a nice warm breeze blowing into your swim. Yep. Another nice olive green tench. How about that for a nice bruiser? He stuck me under the right tree, got a left foot full of water, but managed to escape. And escape the situation there of losing the fish. Yeah, it's a nice looking one, lovely condition again. Very nice. Just draw myself back. Beautiful, eh? Really enjoying it. That's 3 nocturnal tinkers. Maybe there'll be one before it's time to go off. One more or 2, who knows. Brilliant, absolutely, very thoroughly enjoyable. Once again, just taken on 2 hair-rigged red worms. Lovely. Well, it's the end of another fishing trip. So great to be back out after the lockdown. Yeah, it's been food for the heart, soul, and very enjoyable, and a very fruitful trip it's been with those 3 lovely tinkers. The last one of those just falling just as the first light broke. Was hoping for another tench or 2, and they did start rolling. Unfortunately, not only did they start rolling, but the pike started feeding. I had one come through the swim, I would have said the high double, maybe pushing 20 pounds, chasing a shoal rudd, and then I think that put the tench down a bit. Just didn't want to feed, but I'm just absolutely thrilled. It's been enjoyable. Had 3 nice tench. Would have been nice, as I say, to have had another one before clearing up. That's always the way, you get a bit greedy, don't you? But yeah, that wasn't the only pike that was on the feed either. There was that one, and as I wound in, I had a jack come chasing my Power Track Stone's weight and try to grab at the weight as well. Yeah, so they're certainly on the munch. But yeah, it's been thoroughly enjoyable. And as I said earlier, I will put in the description box and below the video, I will put a list of all the majority of the bait that I used, ground bait, the rig items, the mainline that I'm using, the hook link material, etc, etc, just so you guys can see it, because I don't always go into great detail. I don't like to bore people, and I don't want you, the viewers, feeling that I'm pushing products onto you or anything like that. But as they are the items that I use and ground bait that I purchase, etc, it's important to share with you guys, because that's what's great with YouTube in general, is we can all try to offer bits of advice to people that make the YouTube videos, and also the YouTube people themselves. So yeah, I will put, as I say, in the description box below the video, what baits that I've been using, etc. Anyway, it's been enjoyable. 3 nocturnal tench. Happy post-lockdown angler. Yeah, brilliant. My brother, who doesn't want to be in the video, but he's here, done a sterling job with the landing of all the fish. Anyway, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, do consider taking time to give it a thumbs up, and also consider sharing it on social media or in your group pages and your forums. It's just nice to be heading on to a nice milestone of subscribers. I'm, on the way to 10,000 subscribers, and when I started the channel back in early 2000, there's only a couple of slideshows on the channel of fish that I'd caught, and I never thought that I'd get this many subscribers and this many people that enjoy the video so much. It does mean a lot to me, because I do have times in life where I get quite down, and fishing really is, for a lot of you chaps, it is a good panacea, a superb holistic thing for the mind and the soul. Anyway, if you're not subscribed, do click the bell icon, the subscribe button. You'll be kept up to date with all my new uploads, and there's a healthy back catalogue of others. So don't forget, subscribe and help to grow the channel as well. Anyway, I'm waffling at the end of the video. If I don't waffle at the start, I waffle at the end, or I waffle both ends, and some people aren't too happy with that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the flip side on another line wetting escapade at Fishing for Memories.